Alright, how's it going, guys? Bringing you a gameplay against Ash today, and this one is a couple of weeks old. I haven't really been playing many new gameplays, or rather getting many new gameplays recently, just because, I don't know, I've been sort of getting into playing COD Ghost quite a bit, and, you know, I have been EV training a couple of new things, but I guess when Pokemon comes out, that's going to be sort of a huge, you know, influx of random stuff for me to use. I know it's sort of semi-available, like Japan had it for a bit and then some Pokemon were released onto the market, but whatever. Here we go, Spiritomb versus Roserade. I did predict this, but I thought it would have Sleep Powder, which is the only reason I would bother staying in here, because like, all I got is Snarl to attack, and that's going to do basically nothing to this thing, so I got a Kenny thinking, okay, he probably doesn't have Sleep Powder, right? Fair enough. Go for knockoff, get rid of that big root as he goes for the T-spikes, which honestly, I don't really care about. I've got this thing as a rapid spinner, so, you know, I feel like I'm in a better situation here. More T-spikes, and then, you know, I don't really feel like taking damage from a scissor, but those T-spikes definitely going to get in the way. So it's rapid spin, get out of there. That's the standard sort of Kenny procedure. To be honest, like, Mega Scissor, yeah, I don't really see it as a big threat. It's, if you have a fire type, you're sorted. Like, it's really not as powerful as I thought it would be, but even so, if you get it set up, it will tear through your team, basically. So keep an eye out. That's what I'm saying. Gets up to +4. This is quite terrifying, but Kenny is no ordinary Tentacruel. Kenny has Spirit. Kenny can take the hits. Except not really, because he has U-turn and he's at +4. I thought that was a turn I got a burn, but I guess not. My memory isn't serving me correctly. I don't know why it's U-turn and SD. That doesn't make much sense to me, but yeah, whatever. Go to Rotom Normal, the Scarf Rotom Normal, which is, I think Pidgeot did get a speed boost, but even if it was Scarfed, it can't really do much to a, you know, Ghost Rotom. Like, it can't double edge, it can't Brave Bird's resisted, so I don't really care. Got a Kecleon because I did actually think it would be a special variant, looking at the sort of structure of his team, but I guess not. Switch out, hoping he doesn't have Pursuit, which a lot of them don't seem to carry, and so I can just hard switch out into my Delphox. Easily going to take this thing on. I can take a +2 Bullet Punch, I imagine, but I'm going to double here just in case he goes into, I can't remember what I was predicting. I think it was Tyrantrum on this turn, because Hitmontop takes on Tyrantrum really well. But he actually goes to Dusclops. That is not great for me. Hitmontop, all I have on this is like Bulldoze to hit this thing, so really don't want to take a burn. Switch out, gonna probably go straight back into my Delphox if my memory serves me. Yeah, boy! You're a wizard, Harry! Nightshade, don't care. Basically, my plan is I need to get off a Solar Beam purely for the sake of taking this thing's EVI off with the Magician. So once that's gone, it's really not a big threat. You know, EV Light's going to do nothing for me, but that's the plan. Dusclops, big-ass, bulky threat, can easily rest off damage and whatever, so yeah, I'll take a Hex fairly well. I mean, did get those T-spikes away, which is fortunate. Now he switches. I am just going to go straight for the Fire Blast. I don't really care what happens. In comes the Tyrantrum, unfortunately, which can quad resist it, but what are you going to do? That thing's down to a point where, you know, Dusclops, if it can't get off recovery, it's dead to, like, pretty much anything on my team. So that's good. Good progress. Switch, go into my Hitmontop, mainly because I can't actually touch this thing. Otherwise, I'd probably stay in, like, if I still had my Power Herb, I'd be tempted to go for Solar Beam right there, but yeah, Hitmontop's in, and amazingly, I don't know how, I still outspeed after the +1. I am max speed, but, like, I guess it's a more bulky sort of Tyrantrum. And it goes for the Fire Fang. That's, you know, whatever. I can take that. Hitmontop's got some good natural bulk. And it dies. Yeah, boy. That's one thing I need to train up, a Tyrantrum. Someone gave me a shiny one a while back, and I still have neglected to train it, so that's my bad. Go for high jump kick and miss because Hitmontop is a moron and can't hit anything. So this thing gets a free +2. That's unfortunate. It would have done, I don't know, 50%, but like, basically now I have to go to Spiritomb because Delphox is down to a range where I can't take a Bullet Punch, so It's basically like, please hit the Will-O-Wisp, Spiritomb. You are my last hope. Burn this thing. Excellent. Good. We're in the safe. However, he does still have safe. Is that even a noun in this context? He does have the +2, and he can easily set up some more. He probably has Roost as well, but, you know, I'm going to go to my Rotom to try and put a stop to that. But he U-turns, which is fine. I'm cool with that. In comes Dusclops. I have no problem with this. Even if it has Shadow Sneak, I really don't care. I can just pretty much hit Hex and watch something die. Although apparently I didn't think of that at the time, because I just Volt Switch. Maybe he has something left which I forgot about, which can take the Hex. Either way, go to Kecleon, not predicting the Will-O-Wisp. You know, if he did, that would have been pretty damn unfortunate, but goes down to Poison. Unfortunately, this does mean pretty much free setup for either the Chestnut or the Scizor. Yeah, I think Chestnut probably wouldn't have... No, I should have just gone for Hex, honestly. Maybe I just didn't want to be sort of locked into it and then give Chestnut a free chance to set up, but that's what happens anyway, so... Who knows, man? Who knows? Spiky Shield, I am just going to get up some damage with a Shadow Sneak because I guarantee that Chestnut is faster. And actually, Chestnut is something that I also need to train up. It's a great design. Love it. Right, Kecleon dies. You will be missed. Good night, sweet prince. In comes the Delphox once again. Like I said, Delphox doesn't really get any priority outside of Feint, I think, is all it gets. Maybe Mach Punch, doubt it, but that dies to there. And then, you know, Roserade comes in. I am faster than this because I'm timid, regardless of whether this is offensive or not. Psyshock, dead. Basically, this is just Delphox cleaning up what's left. I mean, most of them are fairly weakened, so, you know, what are you going to do? Keep clicking buttons, Psyshock, Fire Blast. This thing apparently isn't Scarfed, which I thought it would be. But I guess I did still have my Rotom around. Oh, that was it, yeah, because he has the Pidgeot, so I can't lock myself in the Hex. Gotcha. Right. Take the Bullet Punch, Fire Blast this thing, and I think that'll be it. So that was a nice little, what, 4-piece at the end by Delphox. And like I said, I had Rotom and... Did I have my defensive core intact? Kenny was probably dead. Yeah, Kenny died to a U-turn. Spiritomb might have been alive, but it was a great game nonetheless, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Once again, follow me on Twitter and or Facebook if you want to challenge me to a battle. I know I'm pretty bad at, like, organizing when I'm going to do them, but if I do look for battles, that's the place I do it, you know? So with that being said, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.